Well, welcome YouTubers, thanks for checking out this video, and now we're at our 5th release game, ported from the Atomiswave system over to the Sega Dreamcast. Now I did state in my very first video that this is in my top 3 games that I want to be ported over from that system, and that is Knights of Valour. And I'm pretty excited to jump into this, guys, and show you a bit of review of this new release for the Sega Dreamcast. So yet again, we are still getting some games, and I can't wait for more Megafaults releases. So it's a pretty exciting year for us. So let's jump into a quick review and show you what the gameplay is like. So it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and the first Atomiswave release, I would say, that features the most 3D elements, as you can see in the background, and when you proceed to the next level, you can see on the map. This video game series started way back in 1999, and the series includes about 11 games, including 5 of the main titles in the series. Originally released by IGS, International Games System. It's a Chinese company, and the series doesn't really get much console ports. I know there was a Knight of Valour for the PlayStation 4 back in 2015. It was a full 3D side-scrolling, so not much fun or much to my liking, so this release is pretty sweet. With the controls in this game, it is released at the same mapping as the original arcade, but you can go ahead and use hex code editor to try and place them as much any way you like, but personally I really can't get my head around that, so hopefully we may get another update release with the control mapping as same as the Dreamcast. It's not that much of a bother at all, but really until you encounter some QTE, quick time events, which do happen but not that often, so it's kinda a bit annoying, I would say. So far I've sunk a couple of hours of gameplay, and this release yet again runs absolutely awesome. I really like the look, and that kinda reminds me a bit like Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn, if anyone remembers that. I was quite surprised with this release, as I've never really experienced one of these games to this extent anyway, as this game does really have a good selection of characters, which each one you select creates a different path and levels. There's quite a lot to this release, I gotta say. Also, each character has around about 3 to 4 special attacks with the unique abilities. By having multiple stage select at the end of each level, it does really add to replayability, so I will be finding myself coming back to this game and perhaps trying to get a second player involved in this, and I think that'll be pretty fun. Now I've managed to actually gather up some further info about this Atomiswave arcade board. Dreamcast development kits Katana and Atomiswave development kits is called System X. If you see it side by side, they do actually look quite the same. The name System X did apparently change not too long after due to resemblance of the Xbox brand, and also Sega themselves did release an arcade board that resembled much like the same architecture as the original Xbox. The main difference between the two is that the actual Katana uses a GD-ROM drive, much like the Dreamcast, and then the System X, or Atomiswave system, actually uses a flash card, so they can actually remove and put different flash cards of different data, which is different games. And also at the front you will see a jammer slot connection, which is basically what you connect your controller to, when jammer is the most common form of arcade type of control sticks. So internally the difference are very minimal. It's just the way you actually exchange and put data in and just connect your controller ports. As Megafaults85 has described, the differences are minimal, but you need to have a deep knowledge of hardware and compiler to decompile for the SH4 to make conversions. And just to quickly mention, for those who want to play these Atomiswave ports for Dreamshell with hard drives, is now available thanks to dcswat.ru, and I'll put the link in the description for you guys. So now we are getting some CDI version ported over to us so people can actually burn them on disc, and the Dreamcast community has been pretty awesome, and I'll show you some examples here now of some front cover art design. I do think they look pretty sweet, so when you get them actually printed out pretty nice, they do look pretty sweet in your collection. So I'm still looking forward to Atomiswave games in the future. Let me know what games you are looking forward to and what you think of the game so far. Just let me know in the comment box below, and thanks for watching, guys. If you want to like this video, hit that button. Want to help and support, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.